Dunhill has launched Century, but nobody seems to be talking about it except for a few reviews I read here and there and watched a video. Now this one was launched last year, 2018, I think towards the end of 2018, and I was anticipating it. So I checked it out while I was in Europe, bought it at Harrods. They had a gift set that was discounted for 39 UK British pounds. It came with a cream of some kind. And so I snatched it up right away because it was a pretty good deal. Converted, it was about 50 bucks for a 75 ml, which retails for about 80 bucks here. But nobody seems to be talking about Century, as I said, but this is a really great classy men's fragrance. A new release from Dunhill. When last time they released Icon and all its flankers. I love the original Icon, and now we have another winner here, Century. So if you want to find out about Century, look at this bottle, really unique bottle, then please stick around. Thanks so much for tuning in. This is Sebastian with Smelling Great Fragrance Reviews. If this is your first time landing on my channel and you love watching fragrance reviews, finding out about new fragrances, like Century from Dunhill, discovering new brands, participating in giveaways, and still haven't subscribed to the channel, please click that subscribe button below and also click the bell so you'll be notified for future videos and giveaways. So this is a 2018 launch. Pricing for this is $80 for a 75 ml. The 135 ml bottle is $100. Now I don't know what's the deal with these unconventional sizes. I've never seen 135 ml, but a 135 ml bottle for $100, that's a great price for all that juice for a designer fragrance. Then we have Perfumer Carlos Benaim, who created this fragrance Century, and he also created Icon. If you're a fan of Icon, you might want to hear this review out, but they're nothing alike. These fragrances are nothing alike. So with notes in Century, at the top you've got Bergamot, Grapefruit, and Mandarin. In the heart, there's Neroli, there's Cardamom, and Olibanum. And then finally in the base, you've got Sandalwood, Musk, and Cypriol. Interesting combination of notes, but a very unique scent. It's not, for me, it's not like a traditional designer fragrance because it seems a little different, a little more out there, a little more edgy, but overall a very, very clean fragrance. Like such a clean fragrance. What I get from wearing this is the experience of freshly cleaned laundry. It's so ultra clean. Very, very fresh and clean. But here what happens is with the fragrance, Bergamot and Grapefruit with the Mandarin kick it off. It's a citrusy start. I mean, there's not much else going on at the top because that part of the fragrance, wears off quite fast. The citruses burn off. But what you're left with in the heart is that neroli with the spice of cardamom. It's an aromatic spice. It's beautiful. This is a pretty aromatic fragrance. And then you have the resins, the Olibanum here in the heart, that gives it some depth. The fragrance dries down to its dominant note. For me, this is all about sandalwood. So it dries down to sandalwood and musk with Cypriol. The Cypriol kind of adds this like patchouli-like smell to the fragrance, which they're not the same smell, but they kind of have similarities to me. But for me, this sandalwood is ultra clean, a very, very clean and musky sandalwood. The other experience I get with this is very crunchy. Like when you spray it, you experience this crunchiness, this crystallized experience. I don't know if you've ever experienced how a fragrance smells in what form or shape it is, but that's what I get with this. I get like crunchy, wood chips, crispy, spiky perhaps, maybe crystals. That's the kind of experience I get, but it's ultra clean, like very, very laundry, fresh laundry clean. Like if you like fresh and clean scents, this is definitely a fragrance for you to try. But overall, the fragrance is, since it's all fresh and clean, it's not a deep and dense fragrance. It's very light and airy. It flows. It's very, very light and airy experience. I mean, it's a woody fragrance. It's an aromatic fragrance. It's citrusy, earthy, but it's very light and easy to wear. This fragrance is so easy to wear. You can actually see through it. Like you can see it's like how deep it goes. And it's pretty deep. It's pretty down, like it goes really deep, but it's not a dense deep. It's like really like you float through it like very, very lightly. Very, very classy to me. It's so classy that I'm surprised not a lot of people are talking about Century. Perhaps maybe they're experiencing the fact that it's not Icon, and Icon was such a big and popular. I think it was really popular in the fragrance community. That maybe this might be a little underwhelming. I don't know. But a couple of things I want to mention also. This does remind me of something, and if you haven't figured out what I'm talking about, it reminds me a little bit of Santal 33. Now, Santal 33 from Le Labo is a love it or hate it fragrance for me. It kind of rubs me the wrong way, but sometimes I like it. Here, it doesn't. For some reason, this one actually smells a little better than Santal 33. It is actually a lot more embraceable, this fragrance, whereas Santal 33 has this like weird factor to it. This one does too, but this is weird factor in a designer world, where this is a designer, of course. Santal 33, I don't know, somehow I have not embraced that fragrance for some odd reason, which I should, because I love Le Labo, but here it has similarities. The other fragrance that this reminds me of a little bit is Eau Hazard from Louis Vuitton's collection of men's fragrances, a little bit. It has that sandalwood kind of similar smell. So other than that, I think it's a pretty unique and awesome creation from Dunhill. I just hope you guys get a chance to try it. I know the website I got the prices from, Dunhill's website, they're shipping to the USA, so hopefully some of you guys will start, you know, sampling this one and checking it out, because I find it to be a great designer release. It's just ultra classy. I find this fragrance to be something of a signature scent. You know, a guy can wear it over and over again, wear it in the morning and then replenish at night to keep continuing with the same fragrance. It's not like, well, I guess I should say a lot of people do wear Santal 33, but I guess if you're gonna say it's not like other fragrances, it's not. But I think it's not like other fragrances if you're, you know, talking about fragrances in the designer world. But I do agree that it's got similarities to Santal 33. But it also is just a very easy fragrance to wear once you get past that slight bit of weird factor, because it does have a odd kind of smell to me. But I love that about it. But it's so classy. It's so ultra classy, and it's very clean and fresh. Very clean and fresh. Ultra laundry clean fresh fragrance. Anyway, that's Dunhill Century, guys. Check it out. Guys, are you familiar with Century? Are you a fan of Dunhill fragrances? Do you like Icon? Let me know. Put some comments down. Let's get a conversation started. Please like this video. Please share it. Follow me on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and I'll be back with more videos very soon. Have a good one. Goodbye.